I still believe it was right to remove Saddam. We sometimes forget now what the regime was actually like and the devastation it caused, not just within his own country, but in the region and the wider world. I mean, literally hundreds of thousands of people died in his wars. He used chemical weapons against his own people. I think if we'd backed off and we'd left him in power, you just imagine with what is happening in Syria now, if you'd left Saddam in charge of Iraq, you'd have had carnage on an even worse scale in Syria and with no end in sight. This decision will remain very difficult and it will remain very controversial. But I think when people look back, and I think this is more and more true with every year that passes, and you ask the question, you can go back over all the issues to do with weapons of mass destruction and so on, but if you ask the basic question, is the world better off without Saddam than with him, then I think the answer is pretty clear, and that in the end is the judgment you've got to make. The real question for us in the West today is, are we prepared to engage with this fight or not? Now, I accept that after the depth and the hardship of the struggle in Afghanistan and Iraq, the mood in the West at the moment is stay out of it. But what I'm saying to you is, I'm afraid, I think in the end, we will get drawn into these issues.